What is that?
Another one. Another one I couldn't save! God damn it!
Oh, that's your... Alright, sure.
The last one. The last one, at least. I have to save her.
What the hell is going on here? Hey, about before. Whoa, are you crying?
She was so sad. I could hear her. I'm suffering. It hurts. I want to live. And even through all the pain, she wanted me to escape. Bolt, I hate them. I'll never forgive what they have done.
Chromaria. Sorry, I think all this is over my head. But I know what to do when I see a lady crying.
Chapter 15. A Reason to Fight.
Oh, well, goddammit. So they're mad at us for weaponizing the little girls while they're doing the exact same shit. Except they just don't have them go supernova. I'm not sure which side is better. We're using them to go in and stop this whole thing in a one fell swoop, while they're using theirs as similar weapons, honestly. It's just that they're psychologically torturing them while we sort of put them in the room and say, charge the boat until we detonate it. Both are kind of terrible.
Oh, yes. Yes. How could anything be so perfectly, achingly beautiful? It's heaven's light. The light of creation. An earthborn sun, crafted by human hands. A beacon of hope to light the path of mankind.
What?
You've done it, Al. Albert Miller, my dearest friend.
Really?
Your final gift. This great Promethean fire you left behind will change the world! No. No. I am the one who will change this world as Al's friend. It is my privilege, my right. Yes, I will be the one to finally grant your wish. Only I ever truly understood you, Al. I was your friend, and so I work in your stead. I will see it done.
Yeah, totally not evil, totally in his right frame of mind, just... Yeah, everyone's weaponizing kids. The only thing is that, as far as we can see, the Federation weaponized them as a power cell. While the, the Imperials weaponized them as little girls, psychologically tortured them to become child soldiers into adults, and sent them to the battlefields. With that mindset still being reinforced over and over. That is still kind of shitty on both sides, just saying.
Angie, why?
She could still be alive, we don't know.
Huh? That wasn't there before. Is that a letter? This handwriting.
How many times do you stop to go back to the book? Come on.
What did you say this ship's running on?
It's running on her.
What? The hell's that supposed to mean? Angie's just a little girl. What do you mean she's powering the ship?
Have the window look in.
It's not just the Centurion. The Cavalier, the Comet. All the ships were the same. Our ship runs on Angie's power. The power of the Valkyria. Valkyria?
Yes. The main reactor is fueled by a Valkyria. Each ship was assigned one. On paper, they're civilian contractors.
Really?
And the one assigned to the Centurion is named Angie. Angelica Farnaby.
Wait, hold on. Just what is a Valkyria? I heard they're descendants of the ancient Valkyrer, who protected this land a long time ago. I've already been told that the Empire's weaponizing them, and that the Winter Witch is one specialized for combat. But you're saying the Federation has their own Valkyria? Not even as weapons, but as living batteries?
That's correct. Angelica has been modified to act as a power source.
You gotta love how they just suddenly say modified. It's like that's not its own ball of questions.
By exposing herself to Ragnite, she can generate energy far beyond conventional compression. She alone can produce enough energy to power this entire cruiser.
That's why the restricted area was so heavily guarded.
By a fence, yes!
You're using a human being. You locked a little girl in the reactor of a military ship.
Claude, she volunteered for this. She signed a waiver agreeing that she and her life belong to the military.
There's no way that could be legitimate.
Okay, that is a point, though. Even if they are young and they can't fully comprehend the magnitude of what they're signing up for, that is still a form of non-binding and technically voidable once they reach certain age consent. As far as we're aware, the imps, they didn't do that.
On the contrary, it's a legally binding contract, just like the one you signed when you enlisted.
Yeah, the thing is that she's a minor entering a legal contract. That's not exactly all binding.
It was an accident that she left the main reactor and met you all, and suffered amnesia at that. But once she remembered her duty, she returned to the main reactor of her own volition.
How is this even possible?
She and all the others volunteered for this initiative. They're doing whatever they can for their homeland.
But both the Cavalier and the Comet are gone.
Indeed. Valkyria's fates are tied to their ships. They knew the risks. The immense propulsion power of the snow cruisers would be unattainable without Valkyrian support, and Operation Cygnus is impossible without these ships. This plan has been in the works for a long time.
I knew it. This was already being prepared even before Operation Northern Cross.
Correct. The United States of Vinland developed these ships and their tech. They are the hidden orchestrators of Cygnus.
This is insane. How deep does this rabbit hole go?
Are you going to abandon the mission, then? Would you betray your allies just to take the moral high ground?
Fair point.
Betray my allies?
For every day we move forward on the Crystal Sea, our allies on land are retreating from the Empire. As we speak, the Federation's death toll keeps on growing. Operation Northern Cross is a lost cause. The Cygnus fleet is the only hope we have of ending this war. And here we are, 2 days from the Imperial capital. 3 at most, even with combat.
Then, you plan on storming the enemy's capital with Angie still hooked up to the main reactor.
That's correct. Claude, do you believe the captain will wake up from this?
I don't know. I can only hope so.
We'll need a decision. Soon. Who else could make that call without being swayed by emotion? Please, Captain. We need you to wake up.
And before Angie wakes her up somehow, or wakes him up somehow.
That little girl was moving the ship? All this time it was her? What is this shit? Is this supposed to be a joke?
She was smiling.
Huh?
Angie, she was smiling. She said she had to go back to where she belonged. Then the door closed, and she was locked inside. She was looking at me until the main reactor came on. She was smiling the whole time.
You think she wanted this?
I think she wanted to save us, and that was the only way.
But she's just a goddamn kid. We're using this child as a tool of war?
Read this.
To my favorite big sis Riley. First, I want to say I'm sorry. I wanted to tell you what I really am, but I just couldn't. When I got on the ship, I signed a piece of paper. It had a lot of big words, but it said the military would take care of my family after I'm gone.
Really?
After that, I drank some medicine, and it tasted really bad, and I got really sleepy. And then I was in the Forbidden Sector, and the whole time I was in there, I was dreaming. It was a really scary dream. Lots of people were fighting. They got hurt and died. So when I woke up, and I met all of you, and everyone was so kind to me, I've never felt happier in my life. Even though there's a war going on outside, the ship is like a really big house with a really big family. But I have a family back home, too. There's my papa, and one little sister, and 2 little brothers. Papa just drinks all day and doesn't go to work. That's why we didn't have any money. But then men in uniforms came to my village. They told us to take an aptitude test. And that's how I learned I could be a Valkyria. I could be useful. So I made a promise with the soldiers. They'd give Papa money and help my sister and brothers go to school. And in return, I'd go away on this ship.
What?
To tell you the truth, I really didn't want to do it. I wanted to stay home with my family. But if I didn't help, they told me a lot of happy families would be sad, and lots of people might get hurt. They said it was my duty to help, so I decided it was the right thing to do.
Duty.
But you know what? I actually kind of liked being here. I think I learned something from everybody on the ship. I learned what it means to protect someone you love. And I learned why this war has to end.
You're ruining the moment. But thank you, Arachiku, for the year of Twitch Prime. You're awesome, man.
So I'm going back to the place where I belong. I'm really proud that I could help protect everyone. Thank you, Riley. And tell everyone else thanks, too. Goodbye.
Holy shit! What the hell is this? Claude, this operation's over. We're taking Angie and we're getting the hell out of here!
If we do that, this ship will stop dead in its tracks. They'd never make it to the Imperial capital.
Alright, thanks to my Arachiku. See you next time, man. See you in another month, I guess.
You think I give a shit? What the hell kind of victory is worth killing an innocent girl?
Not to break it down to numbers, that killing one little girl, as terrible as it is sometimes the welcome alternative to killing how many hundreds of thousands of people.
Riley, you feel the same way, right? Oh, come on, Kai. Say something.
I think I finally see why my brother left the Federation.
Kai? I mean, Forseti. He knew about this?
He always avoided saying anything outright.
Wholehearted monster? I agree, it is a very terrible mindset to have when you break it down to numbers like that, but at what point is a single life worth more than how many others? At what point is a life, at whatever progression in that life is it, worth more than a town, a city, a country, all that? At what point is one life worth more than another?
All he'd tell me is that the Federation had been twisted.
Yeah, after seeing this shit, I'd say the same thing. I can't take this. You see what they've done to her?
Sniper, that's rude as fuck, man.
I know. It's unforgivable, but...
Kai?
But in this moment, all I know for sure is that Angie is fighting harder than any of us.
Angie wants peace. She chose this path herself. She's fighting her own battle, her own war, in the blue fires of that reactor. All we can do for her now is fight at her side.
Oh, great. That's a good sound.
Couldn't even give us time to think, huh?
Oh, great. Riley potential is switched into something to protect to a child's wish. I'm gonna have to read what that one does next.
Come on, let's go!
Preparations complete. I'm heading out.
Riley, wait! You know Ragnite better than anyone, so I need to ask you something. That explosion that came from the Cavalier, was it... Did that explosion come from the main reactor?
The reactor's energy output is hundreds of times beyond whatever we could achieve through standard compression. But even with that kind of power, I don't know if it would trigger a chain reaction as massive as the one we saw. Look, I'm sure I could give you an answer if I had time to analyze the data. But I'm sorry, I'd really rather not think about all that right now.
No, I'm sorry. I was being insensitive. The squad we're up against is probably the one we fought before, led by the black-plated tank. I know you've got a lot on your mind, so for now, let's just focus on winning this battle.
Got it.
Oh, where's the next map?
Who'd have thought HQ would personally request the Ausbruch for this assignment?
That massive explosion probably got the top brass panicking.
Yep, it would.
Can't blame him. If one of those things went off inside the capital... If it's gotta explode, make it happen on the Crystal Sea, far away from the capital. HQ's orders.
So we're the expendable pawns again, huh?
Not if I have anything to say about it. Chromaria's heading for the enemy ship from the other side. We'll distract it from the front, and she'll destroy it.
Destroy? If I recall, Belgar and Agent Forseti seemed pretty intent on capturing that ship in one piece.
Not happening. We are sinking that thing. Orders be damned. Some things just can't be allowed to exist.
Huh? Well, destruction's fine by me. I'm just hoping one of our shots doesn't set the damn thing off, sir.
No worries. Chromaria's gotten better with her power. She's more stable now. She won't lose control. I'll look after her.
Yeah, whatever you say, lover boy.
Anyway, thanks to HQ's meddling, we're finally out of Doc Belgar's jurisdiction. Once we're done here, I think it's time for us to take a nice, long vacation.
To be honest, I was terrified of that Winter Witch when I first saw her. Maybe it's just me, but ever since she met you, she's gotten more approachable, more human. She's been acting, dare I say, cuter. I understand why you'd want to protect her, sir.
You might find she's a little too hot for you to handle.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not making a move on her. Got enough enemies without you trying to kill me, too.
That silhouette.
Lieutenant Colonel Volts, the enemy ship's been sighted. We're moving at full speed to engage.
This is it. My soulmate and I get to have one last dance. I will protect the capital. My men, my motherland, and the woman I love. I'll protect them all.
I can smell some bullshit coming. Just give me a second to get ready for it. Mess Hall, what do you got for me, if anything?
Hey, Minerva, you alright? It's not like you to leave your food untouched.
Oh, Claude, good timing. Here, take my bread.
What? You're not gonna eat it? Well, if you insist. Ow! This isn't bread, it's a rock!
It's bread, all right. And it's all we've got today. Now do you see the problem?
I suggested we quit while we're ahead, but Lieutenant Victor insists that we clean our plates regardless.
But of course, balanced nutrition is part and parcel with a knightly code of conduct.
Well, at this rate, you'll be the knights with no teeth. Wonder if it's softer on the inside. I know! I'll break it open with a wrench. Nuts! I thought if there was just one weak spot, I could crack the whole thing open.
Wait, is it now gonna try to give me pen?
No weaknesses. This role has better defenses than the Federation itself.
How can I slice up the Empire if I can't at least manage to break bread? You're toast, you loathsome loaf!
Rise to the challenge, Lieutenant Victor. You mustn't give up.
Huh. If soft spots are encrusted with armor, even a humble loaf of bread can become unbreakable. It reminds me of... tanks!
Oh, you're gonna be one of those, alright.
You're welcome?
It's gonna be a mission, or a thing to fortify tanks, I bet. Yep, fortify all armor. There you go.
A fine idea. Perhaps the greatest since sliced bread.
Layer the tanks with bread, of course!
Well,
alright, what's left? Odds are Grenadiers can make it. I'm not gonna be able to get the elite from that, so let's increase you up. The Lanterns can wait a bit. I don't even really use them, unfortunately.
everyone...
There's the next battle potential for engineers. That would be the last one for them. You had just gotten your snipers to elite at this point? What did you focused on, Cheshire Imp? What were you funneling your points into that you did not have any, or that you didn't get them to elite by now? There's the next thing for the Lancers. Standard boost for that only. Standard for this, and anti-armor for the other one.
All done.
I just didn't grind. I did it without grinding either.
Wow.
Like, if you notice, when I grinded, I had already had everything elite. I just got more, the final potential for a couple of things. That's it. Damn it, not that one yet.
Sorry, but...
Damn it, fine.
Wow.
That's true. Probably for all I know, just like focus on getting the scouts up and that's it. The bastard he is. Maybe the mortars too.
Wow.
Not showing the snipers love. How dare you? Is that a told every map? Ah, every map. All right, gotcha.
Whoa.
Reinforce the body for more HP, even if it's just a thing I'm not going to put on, probably. Cactus. Nothing for you. I guess the reinforced body and radiator upgrade, but that's it. I'll check that out a little bit. The ship parts. There we go, improved radar.
What? Hold up.
More healing. Actually, also +1 uses. Good shit. But at that, I'm going to go take a break real quick, get some more water, go to the bathroom, all that stuff. Actually, do that after stream, but we're gonna take a break. Be right back. Then we're gonna do this mission. Alright, I am back. Let's get back to the game real quick. Sorry about the actually longer than intended break. Bathroom, and then water filter was not changed, so I had to get that. And then I got 2 calls. 2 fucking calls from the same dude. The same fucking dude. Called like, hello, is this I'm calling about the domain? Not me, take it off the list. Alright, sir, bye. And then I get called again immediately. I'm like, what did I say? Fuck these guys so much. Shit. But hey, I got water now. At least more than I thought I would have, considering how empty the container was, but god damn it. Alright. What was I looking at now? Got a KH3 crit? Oh, congrats, and I'm sorry for your loss, possibly. This is not my day. Today is much more than not my day. It is a special kind of what the actual fuck. Thought you might have missed his voice. God damn it. Impressing us by uttering one word? Yes, I have, actually. It was very entertaining, I'm not gonna lie. It was one of the most entertaining things I've ever done in my life. Just one dude. What is that fucking number? What? What? That domain doesn't fucking exist. Stop calling my number. What number is like 8 zeros? That is unique. I want that number now. I genuinely kind of want that number now. What's the phone number, sir? 0000000. You're making that up. You won't know it anymore. Just. Awkward, let's see. VG Tims, you just missed one of my. This motherfucker on telemarketing called me with their phone number being 8 zeros. Just. The phone number was 0000000. First off, fuck them. Second, I want that number. I should just answer like, Alright, Frog Knight, there you go. VG Tims, enjoy the sub gifted by Frog Knight. You got emotes. Have fun. God damn it, Frog Knight. You're supposed to be... Frog Knight, I thought you went to sleep usually by now. What are you doing? If you have that number, more people will call you. You know what? Fuck, you're right, because they would just like either see this video or just forgot to choose anonymous. So it's you! You're the dude's been doing that. God damn it. The frog strikes again indeed. Let's say before anything stupid happens, I am scared of what this map is gonna do, so innocent until proven guilty. Considering you just admitted to the crime, I don't think that will hold.
Let's review the mission info, shall we?
The mask comes off and... oh. Captain Walls will sortie the ship to engage the enemy on the Crystal Sea. Our target is the enemy's commander's tank. Unfortunately, the explosion of the Cavalier is causing the ice shelf to start breaking. Cracked ice may seem like sure footing, but another explosion could destroy it. And judging from our previous encounters, the Valkyria shouldn't be too far off. Oh, God. Their strategies are bound to be different from our last encounter. Be careful. Amhor's gang, we are... I don't even know what the... Vulcan's Porocus is destroyed. Oh, fuck. What? Good. What are we looking at? They're on both sides and...
You better keep up.
I'll do what I want.
My turn.
We need all of our CP support. Also the APC.
Kind of exciting.
Well, I threw the name into the ring. Take it or leave it. Nah. Show the problem with the design of using these... Kai as well. Let's throw in no other one. If the tank is there, I'm not going to be stupid this time. I'm just going to take a fucking Lancer. Should it be you? Or someone else? Extra shot, tank slayer, major versus arm. I don't know. Considering Raz is Darkson, right? Yeah, he is. So she's not gonna go well with her. So obviously not that. You know what? You're going in.
Rough 'em up.
I need one
All right,
engineer
here
as
we
a
go.
point. Aside from that, probably Nancy was going to get her used up. So. God. What am I looking at? What's the damage here?
It won't be easy, but I have faith in you. Commence operations.